Thank you, Mr. President. Recently our governor appeared at a luncheon in Anchorage, and in the course of that luncheon made some disparaging remarks about many of us in the body, calling some of us do-nothing senators and no-proposal senators, and I took offense to that. I didn't appreciate that. I don't think it's helpful to the conduct of business here in the state. And it's been my experience over the years that when you start calling names, you're sort of out of facts. You're out of ammunition. I guess I would also point out, the day after he was doing that, he sponsored a series of marches around the state on the theme of Choose Respect. I see some folks here wearing those Choose Respect buttons. I guess I'd ask the governor to take a look at one and keep that in mind as we close out the session. We have been working here. We have been studying. We've been studying his oil tax proposal, and the problem is that the more we study it and the more we learn, it seems like every week we get more information that causes us to be concerned about what's been presented to us. Just this week, I'm a member of the Legislative Budget and Audit Committee, and just this week we got an audit that told us that the tax division's auditing capabilities are in a shambles. They found 4 significant deficiencies. We found when we looked at their ability to conduct audits, 4 significant deficiencies in their ability to take a look at the tax returns that the oil industry files with us. I don't think that the public knows that not a single tax return filed under ACES has been audited yet. Not one. Most people don't know that, and that's information that you have to get out there as you consider what to do about oil taxes this year. The day after that information came out, we found out new jobs data from the Department of Labor, and we found out that we are within 100 jobs of the all-time highest employment on the North Slope ever. And while those 100 jobs are serious, if they happen to be one of yours, we could pay each one of those people $1 million a year for having lost their job and not be anywhere near the idea that the governor has proposed. We've had some great news this year. We've had a Repsol come to the state. Repsol, one of the biggest corporations in the world, 40,000 employees operating in 29 countries, is agreeing to invest in the North Slope. And we've seen since 2006, here's some interesting data out of the governor's own oil and gas tax status report, their report on ACES. In 2006, there were 19 companies filing annual returns to us under our tax code. Today there are 39 companies. It's double the number of companies filing tax returns under ACES. And the number of wells drilled last year on the North Slope development wells was up 24%. Up 24%. And I had cause last night to think, what if we'd reduced oil taxes last year and we had this kind of data in front of us? Well drilling up. Number of companies doubled. New companies coming to Alaska. Number of employees at a near all-time high. I think we'd have the governor saying, look how great a job we've done with our oil tax policy here in the state. That's what he should be saying, because those are the facts we're gathering as we learn and study. So I guess I'll just conclude this short special order with a small challenge to the governor, or maybe a large one, depending on how he views it. But I want to debate him. I'm challenging the governor to a debate today, Mr. President. I want him to come out with his facts. I'll bring mine and the ones that we've learned and studied as we've worked on this issue, and we'll let the public know where we are in this extremely important matter. And I look forward to that debate at the time and the place of his choosing. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you, Senator French.